3 sellout games during the World Cup has given Stadium MK some rugby pedigree, and Northampton's adopted home, while Franklin's Gardens has the builders in, was expecting a bit of a show. But the Saints' rehabilitation after last week's shock at Worcester relied on brute force initially. Christian Day dragged over by a maul. That was after just 4 minutes, but the rest of the first half turned into a kicking contest, and the Falcons were still very much in it until a Northampton pack, including Tom Wood and Courtney Laws, really turned the screws just after the interval. Newcastle's American international flanker Todd Clever the man to crack, and his yellow card saw the floodgates open. Almost immediately, a repeat performance by Day at the back of a ball delivered his and Saints' second try. And after that, the moments of magic a Milton Keynes crowd of more than 20,000 was hoping for started to appear as Saints switched the emphasis from forward power to pace in the backline, with Jamie Gibson providing both. The flanker had good hands, but not quite the finish. And a little more muscle was required. Luther Burrell, a man with much to prove this season, was only too happy to oblige. By the time Clever returned, Northampton led by 19 points and were hungry for more. Ben Foden, untarnished by England's disappointments and still shaking off last season's injuries, burrowed over for the bonus point try, as confirmed by TMO Keith Lewis. With that, the outcome was settled, but as they showed against Gloucester in round 1, Newcastle have a trick or two of their own, and they certainly countered the host quantity with some real quality. Chris Harris's lovely break finished in the corner by Tom Penny with 10 minutes left. But Northampton's first win in 4 Aviva Premiership matches either side of the summer was rubber-stamped by another score from Foden. The performance of referee Dean Richards not entirely to the liking of coach Dean Richards.
Our accuracy in the second half was pretty poor, to be honest with you. I don't think we were helped by the referee's decisions, but it's always very difficult for a referee in front of a home crowd like Northampton's to be less than sort of one-sided. But I can't blame him. I've got to blame ourselves, really, and that was the disappointing thing from our side of things.
We started the game very well, probably took our foot on the accelerator a little bit, made mistakes in crucial areas where kickers will punish you, and Newcastle managed to get themselves back in the game. Came in at half-time, talked things over, and managed to ramp it up a gear and managed to get some tries and see the game out.